So the final round of the 2000 FF1M Championship takes place at the winding Suzuka circuit in Japan. And with 3 drivers still in contention to take the Drivers' Championship, all 3 tied together by 6 points, it promises to be one of the most dramatic races of recent time. The 3 different drivers all come from 3 different teams. Jarno Trulli in the Gi Racing leads it by 3 points from FJR's Michael Schumacher, and a further 3 points behind is Fernando Alonso driving for the MRD team. Could quite easily have been an 11-point lead for Jarno Trulli had it not been for a dramatic last lap engine failure whilst running second in Sepang. Fernando Alonso could count himself lucky to still be in the championship, therefore he would have been out of it. But thanks to Trulli's engine failure, Alonso has a second chance at Suzuka. Despite winning the team's championship at the last round at Sepang, it's not really been going right for Gi Racing since Hockenheim round 11, where first Jarno Trulli caused a massive accident going at the stadium, earning himself a race ban for Hungary, and then Ralf Schumacher got himself disqualified at Monza after causing a pile-up at the start and eliminating both MRDs. That's pretty much why we find ourselves in this situation, and once again in qualifying, Jarno Trulli had found himself under pressure when he spun off at the spoon curve, therefore qualified down in 6th position, behind both championship rivals. Of those, Michael Schumacher was the highest, 3rd position, Alonso was 5th and Trulli 6th therefore. Nick Heidfeld took pole position ahead of compatriot Heinz-Harald Frentzen, the Brazilian Grand Prix race winner. Ralf Schumacher 4th, so not in the Drivers' Championship hunt, but could make a significant impact during the race, could help Jarno Trulli out quite a lot here. So, here we are for the final race. 5 lights go on, 5 lights go out, and Nick Heidfeld getting off the line, but it's a good start from Heinz-Harald Frentzen, who takes the lead. Going to turn 1, will he remain there? That's the question. He does. Heidfeld 2nd, Michael Schumacher 3rd. It's a good start from Jarno Trulli from 6th on the grid. Up into 4th position, remains where he is, he will be champion. Now then, Nick Heidfeld making a move for Heinz-Harald Frentzen in the lead. Going into 130R, we have seen overtaking here before. Can Heidfeld do it? No, he can't. He gets the door shut on him. Now, Michael Schumacher is coming up now. He's going to take it into this chicane there. 2nd position for Michael Schumacher. That was a decisive move from the German driver. Of course, in the championship hunts, that is important. Now, Ralf Schumacher looking at Alonso. I said, watch out for this man. He could make himself an impact at the race, and he's just got ahead of one of the championship rivals, Fernando Alonso. Now we have a look at Pedro de la Rosa amongst the action, but now we have a look at the Gi Racings. Now this could be strategy. Yeah, Ralf Schumacher could be the quicker driver of the 2, so potentially smart thinking there. Although Trulli needs to be a bit higher up. He's in 5th place at the moment, so that gives him 4 points. He would actually lose the championship at this point, so maybe not as smart as they think, because Michael Schumacher's just going into the lead now, into the 130R. So, now that's a very important move for FJR. They need Michael Schumacher to take maximum points if he's to stand the chance of the Drivers' Championship. But now Ralf Schumacher making another move, so he's got past getting past Heidfeld, yep. But Alonso's got past Trulli, so it's going from bad to worse for Jarno Trulli. Not a good race for him, have they filled his car up quite heavy? I wonder. And off the track goes Kimi Raikkonen, the race winner of Malaysia, and rejoining, really nearly making a collision with one of the Dodgems. Here is the Shannon going off the track, spinning off there. It's Rubens Barrichello. That was at a hairpin, and tagging the back of Wirtz is one of the Dodgems. Off goes the VTR of Wirtz, one of his favourite drivers, Team Boss Sim, in a lovely green liveried car. Now that's Mark Webber, who's just going off the track, turn 1, having a spin in the Dark Wolf. And this is Fisichella in the Talents going off the track at the same position and doing a similar spin. Now then, back to the action. Lap 13, Michael Schumacher holds on to the lead. If he wins, he is the champion. So it's looking good for him. Some clouds gathering over as we see both Maestro Motorsports having a little battle with each other. And one of them is slowing down. I think there's a problem there for Montoya. Getting tagged by Kimi Raikkonen there. And off the track goes Montoya, so he is out of the race. So, now let's see what happens. That's clearly a loose wheel for the Maestro driver. One of the dominant teams in the Masters era. And there's a blown engine. Jarno Trulli's blown his engine! He's out of the race! He could be in massive trouble here. He is out. Bad reliability for Guy Racing. And he's only had 1 second place ever since Hockenheim. So bad news for the Guy Racing, but Ralf Schumacher's just made a pit stop. He's rejoined behind Alesi in the Pedersen. So you've seen Panis retiring out of the race. Michael Schumacher's also made a pit stop because he's now in 5th position. So has Alonso, and that's just driving off the track from Panis there. So, bad mistake from him. Both of the Shannon drivers out of the race. Ralf Schumacher making his way. Nick Heidfeld comes into the pits. That's Jean Alesi's teammate. Up into 7th goes Ralf. And Alesi dropping back a bit, his tyres getting a bit worn. It's Heinz-Harald Frentzen who's in the lead at the moment, winner of that race in 1998. Off the track goes Mika Hakkinen, so in the lovely orange liveried Arrows, Dodgem, the orange Dodgem. And that's the other Maestro Motorsport that's blown up, so out of the race goes Mika Hakkinen. Is that Mika Hakkinen? I'm not too sure about that. And there's an FJR that's pulling off the track. Which one is that? It's difficult to see from the helmet. It's Schumacher! That's him out of the championship. And there's another car off the track here. I think it's Alonso. Are all 3 championship contenders out? I think they are. What a dramatic turn of developments there. As we see Kimi Raikkonen making a move on Heidfeld for 4th position. And out goes Heidfeld now. What have I just seen? Let's just recap that. But first, Michael Schumacher, when he was so close, and Frentzen has crashed now. The other FJR's crashed in the same spot as Michael Schumacher, but that was a mistake from Frentzen. Michael Schumacher's was purely reliability. And Schumacher should really have been the champion then, but his car gave up on him. And bad mistake from Frentzen, because that's cost FJR the chance of taking 2nd position in the Constructors' Championship, which surely is going to MRD now. That is McNish going off the track at the Degner curve. And no doubt Guy Racing will be absolutely delighted with this. He's had a very difficult season from Hockenheim onwards, despite the win of Ralf. It's just not been going right for them, so he'll be relieved more than anything else. And at the moment, Ralf Schumacher is in the lead. Here is Eddie Irvine going to spin off the track. Out of the race goes the Ulsterman. And we see Wirtz out of the race as well. Everybody's struggling on this Suzuka circuit. Here we see one of the Dark Wolves. It's Pedro Della Rosa barging his way past Jean Alesi for 4th position. So that was a good, aggressive move there from Della Rosa. Kimi Raikkonen's out of the race from 2nd position, so that will move Jacques Villeneuve up into 2nd position for the Dodgem team. But behind this guy, Ralf Schumacher wins the race. That was a dramatic last race of the season. And the championship goes towards the way of Jarno Trulli, despite a poor race before an engine failure. So close yet so far for Michael Schumacher. And Alonso, he could have won it. It was possible. In fact, there you can see the Drivers' Championships. So, Jarno Trulli wins it by 3 points from Michael Schumacher. Ralf Schumacher with his win moves up ahead of Alonso. Give me one more race and it would have been a four-way title decider, but that's it for now. Jarno Trulli is the back-to-back world champion, first with MRD, now for Gi Racing. We shall see you for the next season.